indeed.
Hey there, welcome to Game Snacks, where we like cookies almost as much as you do. I'm your host, Tommy Swags, and with me is Rickus and Toby. What up, guys?
What up, Swagman?
I don't think your intro was as strong this week because you're implying that you know or have some sort of awareness of how much people enjoy cookies.
Yeah, but like I'm more of a brownie guy than a cookie guy, so I just imagine there's a lot of people out there that like cookies more than brownies.
Yeah.
They're good cookies.
I'm a flip-flopper. I can go both ways, brownies or cookies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Tis the sneezing for snickerdoodles.
Pumpkin spice cookies.
Is that a thing? Probably.
Probably.
Pumpkin spice everything. Somebody posted pumpkin spice salsa.
That's not a thing.
It is.
It's not a thing.
Or I mean, it's pumpkin salsa.
Well, at Target, they have a whole pumpkin section. Had a pumpkin spice granola bar.
You know,
it's pretty good.
It's fall. So it's the end of, it was like September 21st was the first day of fall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
so we're in fall.
Yeah.
But we've got an exciting show. It's the kickoff to October. So tonight we're going to discuss what's coming out, what you need to look forward to for the month of October, and mostly because our opinions matter and yours don't.
Exactly.
So,
especially Pally's. NHL 19.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's garbage. Sports games are just terrible. I don't know why they keep remaking them.
Whoa. We don't want to.
Actually, no.
Yeah. Excuse me, but I have a very good friend.
Don't have friends.
Well, we're more acquaintances. But this wonderful gentleman named Bobby, who is a Nearly Dead's patron, and might I say, a very
getting a double shout out. So you're shouting out and one of your own fans on our show.
Exactly, and he is also a fan of this show.
Wow!
And he says he mostly plays sports games. He said he listens to our podcast. He doesn't understand most of the comments because he mostly just plays sports games, but he enjoys our banter anyways.
Well, that's good.
I
have NBA
he
Live.
Also plays like some Call of Duties and stuff like that. But
I can't wait. Yeah, you know what comes out this month? You're gonna have to find out in a little bit.
Oh, I know what comes out. The only thing that ever matters.
Basically, the point of that was we gotta tone it down on the sports game disses, or we're gonna eliminate that audience. We're gonna lose half our audience.
I love.
Well, if you're listening and you have NBA Live 2018 on Xbox, I can play with you. I do have that. Shout out to EA for giving me a free copy because they loved our podcast. So,
You could play with them. You got to pencil them in because you're never home.
Oh yeah, I don't play video games anymore. Well, actually, speaking of which, I got a new game for my Wii, or my Switch.
Whoa, dude, is this like 2007?
Yeah, no, I got a new game for my Switch, so I've actually been playing that.
Oh, well, what is this game? What have you been playing?
So I always called it Wise, like the letter YS, but then I got yelled at by some girl at GameStop because she's like, it's Ease. And I was like, So, but it's the 8th game, so it's Ease 8. It's pretty cool. You start off like you're like a pseudo pirate adventurer, and then your ship crashes, and you're on this like abandoned island that has like dinosaurs. And so it's like an action RPG. Pretty cool. It's been a lot of fun so far, but typical style, it is definitely Japanese imports. So, JRPG all the way.
How the internet guys know when Tommy's going on a rant, they just cut off his internet.
It just starts glitching.
Yeah.
I'm going to one-up you and mention that I've been playing the game of the year.
God of War?
Spider-Man?
No. I've been playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and it's not going to get it, but it should be. It's a game that's
nominated.
It's overlooked every year, and I'm having so much fun with it. Good. It looks better than any game I've ever played. The graphics are phenomenal.
Should I get Steven Tomb Raider on PS4 or the Xbox? I'm like, he just got a new Xbox. Can't afford the Xbox.
Well, thank you for suggesting that because
you shot me out. So.
Nice. I mean, it could be just because I played God of War on the regular PlayStation 4 and not a Pro, but this looks better than God of War. It's
I should re-download God of War.
So good on the
Pro.
The One X. But yeah, gameplay's fun. The music's amazing. I mean, it doesn't. I think it's one of those things where they have bad timing, where it always comes out when there's a bunch of awesome other games coming out. And it doesn't necessarily reinvent the wheel, but I'm having so much fun with it. It's such a solid game.
Speaking of God of War, I 100%ed it.
What?
Yep.
What?
Did it.
Like, did you get an achievement for it?
Yep.
Like a trophy? Was it rare?
Yep. Rare.
Wow.
The platinum trophies?
Yeah. It's the rarest you can get, bro.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. Took me I clocked it at 80 hours.
Does Sony call you and congratulate you?
I'm the only one that's done that. Trust me, the Ravens were so hard to find. There's no way I could have found them.
Wiki cheats.
Wiki cheats.
Right.
That's nice. Yeah. That's awesome. So you guys remember the last game I 100% completed?
0 of them?
None. I've never 100% completed a game before.
Well, now you got something to work toward.
Yeah, probably still not going to do that. It's so much time and there's so many good games out. It's like, why would I waste my time doing that when I could be playing something else?
That is a problem. Too many games. There's some games I've got.
Too many games on the dance floor.
I'll get I think the highest I've ever got is 90-something%. But
well, I take that back. Castlevania Symphony of the Nights. I got it almost 200%.
You just reminded me what comes out next month.
The new season of Castlevania?
Oh, on Netflix.
They're also doing Seven Deadly Sins. Season 2 was announced. I think that comes out next month, too.
I think so, too.
But I'm ready for Castlevania. Oh, this could be so good. So good.
I really enjoyed that show. It was a lot of fun. It was good.
4 episodes. It was just a teaser.
They're apparently making
20,000
a Diablo series that's going to be similar. It's also animated. I was kind of hoping it'd be live action because I really want live action demons.
I don't disagree with you there, but I think animated series would do just fine.
Yeah, and I do like the art style they used for Castlevania because it's kind of like old school looking cartoons, but it's really clean.
As long as they get at least 40% of the lore right, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
That's all you can ask for a game to television.
I just hope that they don't bring just random items to Deckard Cain to identify this. I feel like that would be kind of
Deckard Cain's a voice actor. That'd be so awesome.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's okay though. I'm getting my live action Witcher, so that would be cool.
Yeah.
Wait a while.
Did you guys watch the live action Bleach yet? I know Ricky talked about that last week.
This last week?
Yeah, Ricky said he was going to maybe watch it, so I was just curious. I haven't watched it. Bleach, yeah, the anime series Bleach.
Never once mentioned live action Bleach.
No, I think Tommy mentioned it.
I said
you said you were going to.
Avatar.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
And then Tom, I think you were mocking Ricky and brought up live action Bleach.
Oh, that's possible because it looks terrible.
I would never do that. Yeah.
There was a live action Attack on Titan, but I think it was like a film and not a show.
You mean Death Note? Yeah.
No, there was Death Note, but there was an Attack on Titan live
Attack on Titan. Gotcha.
Anyways, I think we're going down a rabbit hole here.
I know we had so much stuff on Quick Bites to hit. So we'll go ahead and cue the music for Quick Bites.
Quick Bites.
DJ, press play.
I'm still playing your music in the background.
Nice. So that's why we don't have any viewers.
No, it's not actually being picked up by desktop audio for Twitch, so only I can hear it.
Ooh, so
it's like you're giving me a private serenade in my ears.
Should we round robin the Quick Bites?
I think so, because I know I have 3 items I want to talk about. Mine are more discussion questions, so we just kind of want to rope around.
Okay. Should we do yours and give people a chance to have questions? Or
yeah, sure. We just learned that right now Sony has agreed to beta test cross-platform gaming for Fortnite. So it's something they've been really fighting for a long time, saying that they want to give the best experience and they didn't want to share their game experience with other people. But the internet has spoken, and it looks like they're caving in, at least to try it. So it's going to be something.
In all
to see.
fairness, they didn't say they didn't say they wanted to give the best experience. They said that they had the best experience.
Right.
They were very egotistical about it. Like, oh, it's way better on PSN, which has never been true.
PSN's great, man. I love it. Way better than Xbox Store.
No, I mean, their online service has gotten better, but it used to be terrible when it was free.
Yeah, it definitely used to. Like PS3 era, it was terrible. PS4 has been much better. But what do you guys think? Do you think they're going to like stick with it and do other games? Because like Bethesda said, like their game Blades is going to require it.
The beginning of the end of their blockade.
They're going to have to. They won't be able to survive if they keep walling themselves off. It's kind of like you're just seeing what's happening to them, like with Nintendo, because Nintendo didn't want to do online for the longest time, but that's just a reality. So then they incorporated online. Nintendo also was very exclusive with their franchises, but now you've seen them open up, and they have cell phone games. They've had companies like Niantic. They have movies coming out. They're opening up a little bit because they had to adapt, and I think PlayStation has to do the same thing. They got to adapt.
Well, I think it's more like, you know how Verizon was one of the last people that come on board with the unlimited data? Just a matter of time. Even though they have the most subscribers for their service, they had to eventually cave in because every other service was doing it.
Well, Verizon had unlimited, and then they removed it.
So did everybody else.
That was before they thought data was going to be as big as it was. Before, it was all about minutes and texting, and that was the main service for cell phones. But then years later, years passed, and then all of a sudden data exploded with videos on your phone and sending pictures and whatever. Point is that Verizon was holding out for the longest time. They eventually caved in. I think Sony's going to cave in. They're just going to have to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's definitely going to happen where that's going to start to play, and I think you're going to see more of at least the big box games, like your Call of Duties and all these games, where they're going to focus more on like in-game link-ups, and you'll be able to like partner up with your friends. So I think eventually it's going to come down to where you can meet up and have your friends on Xbox, PS4, and then you can actively party together to do it. I think that's coming next.
It's going to be AAA multi-platform games, third-party games. I know that Fortnite's more an indie developer, but I think it's fair to call it a AAA game with how many units it's sold and the money it makes at this point.
Right. Oh yeah, and it's making crap tons of money. But I think it's good. You know, it shows maturity on their part, and I don't know. I do love my PlayStation. I still play it way more than my Xbox One X.
I like them both. Each one has their own merits.
It's we all are just gamers. We like playing games, and every system has a reason to have it. I will say that when it comes to third parties, I do favor my Xbox. I just like the controller better. I like the interface better. I like just playing my Xbox better. But PlayStation has so many good exclusives coming out recently with God of War. Spider-Man was amazing. So there's definitely... So that's the thing, too, is like a lot of the reason they weren't going multi-platform was they were afraid that with Crossplay, people wouldn't buy the PlayStation. But it's like, dude, you have so many good exclusives. Exactly. That's why people are going to buy your PlayStation. Exactly. Because the only place to play Spider-Man or God of War is on the PS4.
Last of Us is coming.
Yeah. Right. Oh, I can't wait for part 2 of that.
So,
all right. So what else? What do you guys got going on?
Is that all you had?
No, or do you want me? Okay, my next thing was China banned Twitch. It was getting super popular, and there's all this controversy going on. How they feel like the government is trying to encroach on their freedom of speech, and I'm not sure if it's coming back or not. But I feel like that's a huge market for gaming, and
that's not
the
only thing they do. China does a lot of like with Google searches and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they're like what they can research and everything.
Yeah, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I would like to see it comes back because
communism, you know,
right? you don't get to watch all your favorite streamers play and whatever. So, so I feel like that kind of sucks,
Yeah,
but
that does.
it is what it is. But I hope they are able to get back on and stream, and they can watch our show again, because we had 60,000 viewers from China.
60,000,
right? So
all from China.
I feel
all from China.
China has it's going to have 3 teams now from the Overwatch League, and primary.
One of them's got to win.
Yeah.
One of the primary sources of watching the Overwatch League is Twitch, and now
right.
they can't even watch their team.
Yeah, it is a big bummer. Hopefully, things will change. Maybe they can get it overturned eventually, or maybe find a new outlet similar that the government finds appropriate.
But I mean, that was a big thing of the article, was that too many people were watching it, like competitive streaming. So I wonder if they have like their own esports channels or something like that. And it was encroaching on the local broadcasting, because people could just watch it for free on Twitch.
Yeah, China usually has a million services there that are not. They usually never have nothing original. It's
going to be like
good.
Twatch. I don't know.
Twatch.
Or what was it that Jin Yang would do? You just add the in front of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, new. It would be like newtwitch.com.tv. Just NEW. Yeah. He had new Facebook. He would just steal all these ideas. I love Silicon Valley.
Richard's like, you just keep putting new in front of it. You said yours is the new internet.
That's so good. And then my last one was kind of a sad one. Telltale Studios. Those guys are shutting down, and they kind of did it in a real dick move fashion. Just kind of told everyone, all right, you guys are being let off. We're closing the studio down. This is our last game, and we're out. So I read the updates. They released some information today that the federal government is getting in, because they were supposed to properly give 60 days notice and provide severances. And so there's a bunch of lawsuits going on, class action lawsuit to get everyone some payment or something back for just kind of being cut off.
Yeah.
So
hopefully the employees get some justice.
Or do they self-publish?
It's at least the Telltale Games portion is just completely shutting down. So their office in California, the main headquarters, is done.
I'm asking, were they owned by a publisher? Or
I think it was private.
Were they?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So that sucks. Yeah, you always hate to see that.
They did Minecraft.
Batman.
Story, they did
Batman. They did Borderlands.
Yep.
They had so many IPs. They were supposed to do a Stranger Things one.
Yeah, I heard about that. They really
brought back adventure storytelling. Like, they did the Monkey Island. They acquired that from LucasArts a long time ago. Yeah, it's just disappointing when that happens. That's actually happened to several restaurants here that I've read about, where they've closed down, but like never told the employees. Like, the employees show up for work that morning, there's just a sign on the door that's like, we're permanently closed, or whatever. And it just sucks. It's not fair to the employees. I didn't play a ton of Telltale games, so for me personally, it's not a big loss, but I do feel for the people who work there.
Right.
First 5 chapters of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
With Clementine.
I heard they were really good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Whichever ones I got on like Xbox Live Gold or PS Plus, I tried them out, but they're too slow for me. I couldn't stomach the game.
I like story-driven games. Yeah. Like, I love like Oxenfree, and there's Life is Strange is good. Vanishing Ethan Carter, but I just, for some reason, never gravitated towards Telltale, mostly because I'm not like a big fan of licensed things. I prefer new stories.
Right. Cool. Well, that does it for mine. What do you guys got?
I can talk about. I just want to talk about Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
Details.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Red Dead Redemption has a couple of details. One, the size of the game is 105 gigabytes.
It's crazy.
Free up that space.
I know, right?
Yeah.
If I won the bet, I think it's almost up there with WoW. download is.
That's like a tenth of my hard drive.
it's insane.
Yeah. Well, I've got 2 gigs on my Xbox. I bought like an extra hard drive for
Just
it.
imagine if you're downloading it on the PlayStation Network.
I know, and it's going like 37 kilobytes per second or something.
Oh my gosh!
It's like 6 years to download.
It's gonna take. It's gonna take a very long time.
I would only play that game on PC or Xbox.
Yeah, but it's not being released for PC right away.
I know. I'm probably not gonna. I'll try to GameFly it or something. I don't know that. The first one I got bored of. I didn't finish it. So I'm not gonna. This isn't gonna be like a big release game for me.
I'm going to stand the fence on which system I'm gonna get it on. I'm gonna see which one has the any perks, because sometimes a certain system will get a perk or something.
Yeah.
And I'll decide then.
I'm renting it on. It's the only thing in my GameFly queue because I figured out that if I put nothing but one game in there and I put it enough in advance, like we're a month out from the game still, they typically will ship me a copy like on a release day. So hopefully I'll get it on release. But I'm sure I'm gonna like it, and if so, I'll just keep it because they give you that. And I do that because then it's technically a used copy, so I'll get like $10 off or something like that.
Sure. Also, another detail is the NPCs you talk to in the game. Every person that or NPC you see in the game, you can interact with. So it's going to have dialogue. It may have like a side story, but it's every single one. So
lucky for them, the population was a lot lower than in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah. So then there's that, and there's some interesting physics in the game.
Testicles?
Testicles? Oh.
They said that the horse testicles, if it goes into cold weather, like where it's snowing, the balls will shrink.
They also say like the swingage of like when you run or when it trots, it like sways like it would in real life. I also heard that like.
Did you share that with David? Because
habits of the animals and the environment down to a T, like. Possums actually play dead. If you're near a possum, it will just like look like I was listening to another podcast and the guy from Kind of Funny Games said he got to play a demo and he was walking and he saw like a dead deer carcass, and so he went over there to like harvest some of it, and over to the left he saw something else and he was like, what is it? And he saw it was a possum. And he thought it was dead and went over to harvest it, and it jumped up and like growled at him and then like ran away.
That's awesome.
And it's just, he's like, and he said even the people who from Rockstar that were there monitoring his gameplay were like, whoa, we've never seen that before.
Oh, wow.
It's just like there's so many details in that game.
And speaking of animals, so if you pick up a carcass, if you don't return it or take care of it in time, it will rot within your possession. So you have time. You have to get it out in a timely manner.
It will like bleed on your horse too, and
so it's
bleed on your horse.
I just think for me, I'm gonna spend a lot of time in this game. I'm probably not gonna touch.
Checking out horse junk. Yeah,
probably. I'll probably see if I can.
Is it not coming to PC?
Yeah,
not right away. It will be there. I think months later. That's the port's not
kind of like they did with Grand Theft Auto and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, man, does this mean you're gonna put down Overwatch?
I haven't touched the computer in a few days. I've been playing God of War.
Well, yeah.
I haven't played Overwatch in like 3 weeks.
I'm not surprised.
I've been playing Spider-Man and then
anything. Let's just not pretend here.
Tommy is the worst game podcast host.
Are you going on vacation tomorrow?
Yeah. Actually, how did you know?
Exactly.
I've been riding motorcycles this week.
Well, speaking of really big, really cool games, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my quick bites. They just announced the release date for the Fallout 76 beta.
Yeah.
What?
So October 23rd, it will be live on Xbox. And I believe it's a week later for PlayStation and PC.
30th.
Xbox gets it 7 days early, and then PC and PlayStation get it a week later.
Yeah, and apparently it's the full game. It's not just like levels. Like you can.
Really?
Well, yeah. I think it's.
I would imagine so because the game comes out in November, right?
I think it's a level cap. I think that's what it is.
Probably.
Yeah, but it's like the whole game's open to you up until release.
The 14th is when it ends, I thought. Or is that when the game releases?
Maybe that's when the game releases.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know about you guys, but I bought it on PC.
No.
Is it crossplay?
Hopefully. I knew Tommy was going to do that too, because of course I got it on Xbox, and Tommy's like, PC.
Tommy, Google
I don't know.
Google it.
Oh, sorry. I needed my phone.
We'll Google it later. While he's Googling it, I'll just go ahead and do my second topic, which is going to be a quick rant. So this isn't so much about Nintendo or like defending them or anything. It's more, this is more of a rant about like people and society as a whole. But it's kind of been bugging me recently because I feel like we have such an entitled society now where everybody just thinks they're owed everything. But I've been listening to, like, I listen to other gaming podcasts, I read gaming articles, and so Nintendo recently, which we talked about last week, announced the release of their Nintendo Online. Well, it's live, so a lot of people have been talking about it and commentating on it, and the general consensus that I've been hearing across the board has been like, oh, it's fine, but Nintendo's really going to have to step up their game to justify the price point. What? That just blows my mind. And it's just like from people in the gaming industry to like just fans. And it just bothers me because it's like, I'll be the first to admit the release of Nintendo Online was lackluster at best. I mean, it was live. Obviously, you're not visually going to see any difference in online gaming from when it was free to paid. The games that came with it, all the retro Nintendo.
You're saying price point of the online or the system?
Online.
$5.
$20 a year.
A year. Okay, then what the heck? What is this?
Yeah, and so I'm just like, I get it. Like the launch of it was kind of lackluster. The games that they released with it, I could care less about. You know, there's too many good new games coming out for me to spend time on retro games. Like, I understand that they honestly should have released it alongside a game, like a big game that's online. I think that would have like given people more of a reason to be like, okay, this is why we're paying for the subscription. But I'm just like, this whole like mentality of like, oh, it's all right. They need to show people why they should be paying for it. They need to step up their game, justify that. Like, it's $20 a year. Like, most gamers, it's been $60 on Xbox almost since online gaming has come to consoles.
And that was where you had to have that to just even play with someone online.
Right. And it's $60 on PlayStation. It's like nothing's free. It's like
$1.50 per month.
Yeah, it's less than $1.
And you get games with it. Even if it is like a bunch of retro games. But
I mean, it still gives you about something. It like a game, like say a game like God of War or even something Nintendo related that came out like the new Donkey Kong Country. You're paying $60 for like 20 to 30 hours of entertainment. This is $20 for like 8,700 hours of online gaming. I just don't understand this sentiment that keeps going around. Like, me personally, they didn't even have to give me those games. I would pay $20 for just a reliable internet service that can confidently play games online and not get dropped out of games. In fact, I would just give Nintendo $20 a year to be like, thank you for giving me years of entertainment all my life.
But
like,
you buy a lot of their games, so you practically do that already.
I know.
Because they never go down in value. Like, they're always expensive. So,
yeah.
I don't know. But I think, I agree with you. It's like the people's arguments have been really I get it. Like, you get a couple 8-bit NES games that aren't even any fun to play anymore, but it's like,
but they didn't have to give you anything.
Right. Their price point came in a third under PlayStation and Xbox.
Right. And they're adding more games each month. So who knows? They may start giving us SNES or better games, you know?
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
And they're not bad games. It's got Mario 3 on there. It's awesome. The Legend of Zelda is great. It's just, I just personally don't have time to go back.
Mentality.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. It's just, it's whatever. It's fine. It's just like, I felt like I should rant about it a little bit because it was just bugging me all week listening to all these news outlets be like, they better justify the price. I'm like, one person even tried to make a comment being like, for some people, $20 is the difference between having your light shut off at the end of the month. And I'm like, that kind of person doesn't own a Switch or have internet service.
They probably do. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That person should actually set his priorities straight
and not pay for online stuff while they're doing all that.
I don't know. It's like I pay $20 a month for the AMC A-list. Like $20 a year is a steal. Like I see no problem with it.
I see no problem at all. And I want to say,
agreed,
Valdez, that you came into the game late here. We just talked about crossplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can briefly go through what our points where we said it's a good thing. It is the future of gaming, and it's just going to be a standard. So I think crossplay is the best thing to come around, especially for me, because I love playing on Xbox and consoles. My friends love playing on PC. So right now, I rarely get to game with friends. So with crossplay, I'll actually play with my friends.
Speaking of crossplay, Fallout 76 is not crossplay compatible.
Well, thanks, Tommy, for being a jackass and getting it on PC.
What system did you get on, Rickus?
I didn't pre-order.
Yeah. So it looks like it's another online game I'll be playing solo.
Solo. Oh, did you digital it? We could just be Xbox friends, and I could play with you.
I pre-ordered it on Amazon. It was one of the games that I was getting at like $10 discount.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, do you guys have any other quick bites before we move on to the main course?
That's it for me.
All right. Well, let's get delicious. Gonna go ahead. Hit Ricky. Move your head down a little bit. Nope. No, you missed it. Forward. No, forward. Now forward.
I'm not doing it.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and hit the main course.
Now for the main course.
How come you guys don't do that with me?
I don't know. It's old.
It's lost.
Speaking of delicious, Ricky, have more of the cheese and crackers.
He's been eating.
I've
been watching him.
I ran out of my drink, and so therefore I'm eating.
Well, go get another drink.
I don't want to do it in the middle.
It's okay. We can edit it.
Yeah, it's not like we need you here. All right, so we're ready. We've coming back in. Counting down back in.
3,
we've been back
7,
in.
5,
4, 9, Niner. Are you calling from a walkie-talkie?
So I'm going to do the free games for PlayStation.
And then what's coming out? This is our 10th month of doing this. You guys believe that?
That's crazy.
Wow.
We're so old.
I know.
The free games for if you're a PlayStation Plus member are Friday the 13th, the game.
Ooh.
Actually, not the movie?
Actually, a lot of people like it. It's just it got a bunch of needed patches when it got it. So I think it's like
it's like a 4v1.
Yeah. So then the next one is Laser League, which I have no idea what that is. Does anyone know what that is?
No.
Okay. I saw like a thing on it. It appears to be kind of like a capture the flag type of a game.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I saw a preview for it. I was reading through it. I downloaded it. I haven't played it yet though.
The other one is this is for like it's a PlayStation 3 game. In fact, all these are really ports. It looks like so. Master Reboot, The Bridge, Rocket Birds 2 Evolution, and 2064 Read Only Memories.
Ooh,
The Bridge. That was that puzzle game, right? From the people who did that one where you could go back in time, the platformer. You had to solve the
puzzle. Oh, I think so.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the bridge is like black and white, and it's another puzzle game from that same developer.
All right, so I mean the list I have is probably gonna have the list that you guys have. So should I just name one?
No, just go through.
Just go for it.
Okay, we can repeat.
I'll pick up slack.
I've got some good like.
All right, so if you're a huge racing fan, we got Forza Horizon. It's different than the other ones because it's open world.
Well,
that's a Xbox exclusive.
Dang it.
So can you at least pick PlayStation games? I only have 2 exclusives.
I forgot.
And that's one of mine.
This is okay. There is
when it has in the bracket, just the ones that say PS4, those are yours.
Right, but I was just freaking out. But the I don't think there is any PlayStation exclusive. So I was
So just name a bunch of games.
Some of the ones that you're looking for.
I've got one here that says it's a PS4 exclusive that comes on October 2nd.
I probably like the mainstream games, but I'm gonna just do my one I really want. It's gonna be the Red Dead Redemption 2, October 26th.
Okay.
This one's a Nintendo exclusive, so I'm gonna hold off on that one. Call of Duty 4 Black Ops that comes out. Soul Calibur is that 5 or 6?
When does Call of Duty come out?
Call of Duty comes out
the 12th.
The 12th. That's what
and Red Dead's the 30th, right?
26.
26. Okay.
Do not forget that date.
All right. Never forget.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Hitman 2, if you're into the Hitman series, it comes out actually, never mind. It's November. And that is it for my list. Those are the big ones for me.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right. Well, then. Do you feel confident with that list?
There's another quick, short and to the point, Rickest out segment.
There's only one game that matters.
Yeah. That's true.
Clearly, or not Call of Duty, but no, Soul Calibur.
Yeah. We loved that game as kids, though.
I know, dude. It was the best fighting game. Best fighting game.
That's all I want.
Yeah. I played it because it was like the only fighting game that I could actually win at, because you could just hit like 3 buttons and do like a 6-move combo.
You still can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really hasn't changed.
Was it Valva who did that? It was like a contortionist.
And all the classics are coming back. Raphael.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've got it on my GameFly. I'm not gonna buy it, but I will rent it because I love that game. So I'll go ahead and hit mine, and then we'll let Steven wrap up with Nintendo. Okay. So the games that are coming out for Xbox One Gold, you've got Overcooked and Victor Vran.
What was the second one?
Victor Vran, VRAN. Never heard of it either. Yeah, and then to the 360 compatible ones that they're adding is Stuntman Ignition and then Hitman Blood Money. So, and for those that don't know, some of the games that they do for the Xbox One, they release games on the 1st and the 16th. And some of the games that are available on the 1st aren't available on the 16th. So you really have to kind of check in at least every 2 weeks to try to see what's available. So Stuntman is only available October 1st to the 15th, and then Hitman's only the 16th to 31st. And then Victor Vran is the 16th through the 15th of November. Overcooked is the only one that's October 1st to October 31st.
Okay.
So
I'll probably download that because I heard Overcooked super fun, and I thought about getting it on Switch, but I didn't want to pay for it.
The trailers of it doesn't look like it's a time management game, isn't it?
It's kind of like a puzzle, but they said the multiplayer is really fun because it's like you're scrambling in the kitchen to get all the orders out, and you got to like match and pair things and like coordinate.
I'm a sucker for like Diner Dash.
It's like that, and I hear it's super good. They had a second one come out recently, so I wasn't sure if I would like it enough to commit to the price. So now that it's free, the first one, I'll try it out, and if I like it, I'll get the second one on Switch.
Yeah, maybe.
So
maybe
cool.
It's coming out this month. So games that are coming out, Forza Horizon 4.
What? I never heard of that.
What? I know, right? Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
The new Cthulhu Tactics. That's a PC exclusive. Yeah. It's called...
so many Cthulhu games coming out.
Yeah, Cthulhu's Tactics. So I thought that was kind of cool.
It's a good thing I have the bumper sticker.
Right? Stranded Deep. I don't really know what that is.
Actually, was that the indie game they showed off at E3?
It could have been. It's highlighted on my list as like a popular title.
Was it the girl that was like on the rowboat and there was like the crazy visuals, kind of cel shaded?
Sea of something. Sea of Solitude. That's Sea of Solitude.
Yeah. So we got that. Then there's a bunch of sports games. Boo. Call of Duty Black Ops, which I've got for PC because
you encroaching on my territory, bro. I said
it matters. Then they're adding a new DLC for Honor called Marching Fire.
No one cares.
People actually really like Ubisoft does a good job at like keeping their multiplayer games up. Like both For Honor and the Rainbow Six Siege kind of like didn't do the best on release, but now they have a huge like following and like e-games, esports. Like Rainbow Six Siege is pretty big. Like
it's Rainbow Six Siege is pretty big on
my crack rate.
Oh,
It's so gross.
So that was it. I mean, there's a bunch of these little games that are coming out. There's a ton of games coming out in October, but it's a lot of smaller titles that I've never heard of. So we'll call it with that. What do you got, Toby?
nice.
I know.
Well, you need to get your Switch, Ricky.
I know. I'm
Stop.
poor now.
You have a job now.
I understand that, but there's some stuff that I take care of first.
Get a credit card.
Remember that girl said there's the difference between paying lights or buying a game.
Yeah, but then you can also get a credit card and make payments.
Listen, no. It's the American
That's the American dream. That's how everybody does it.
It is.
It's only $300.
Only $3.
Yeah. So yeah, trade in your PS4.
Ooh,
You don't need a PS4.
I don't need it for Last of Us.
You beat it for God of War at 100%. There's nothing.
By the time
nothing your PS4
you're already 100% at God of War, and Last of Us 2 is probably going to be a PS5 release.
I don't know if the woman will let me do it.
Hey, I need all of us to have Switches so that when a certain game comes out this month, we can play together, and then in December when Smash Bros is out. And I need you to finally.
There's a game coming out this month for Switch.
About it.
Wow. How much do you think we're wasting time here?
Anyways, okay. So,
Are you so worried about time? You got a date tonight or something, bro?
Oh, I do. How did you know? I met her online. She's from
Grindr.
Yeah. How'd you know?
I knew it. So I forgot to look at the free games this month. Coming back, I know. I'm pretty sure one of them is Metroid.
You could even freaking.
I think the original NES Metroid is coming out this coming month. So
can you plug Mega Man?
Yeah,
it's cross-platform.
Yeah,
I missed that.
That
one.
was the first game on my list, but go ahead and interrupt me.
I was just telling you to plug it.
I already said it though.
Did you say it? No, you didn't.
He said it real quick.
Oh.
So yeah,
I don't pay attention
on October 2nd, Mega Man 11 is going to be out on the Switch as well as the Xbox and PlayStation. A game that I'm excited for, that I'm probably going to go trade in my DS and all my DS games to get, is Super Mario Party. Comes out on the 5th.
What? That's not on my list. I can't.
Mario Party is so fun.
It is. I love it.
And so I'm stoked. And yeah, I don't ever play my 3DS anymore, so I'm just like, I'm gonna go trade that in and get it.
Back in 2005, me and a group of friends that I used to work with, he lived like right next door to the job. We would just end our shift and go play Mario Party for like 5 hours.
That's awesome.
And I'm the mini game star. Always.
Mini games.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm gonna compete. I'm gonna challenge you.
You may have Mario Kart.
Hey, you know what?
You may have Mario Kart, bro. But this is mine.
Hey, you know what? It's online. We could play with Tommy.
You're gonna get the star that says "Lost Most Coins."
I have to get that then. I wasn't planning on getting Mario Party.
Dude, it's Mario Party so fun.
How do you not like Mario Party?
I don't dislike it. It just wasn't a game that I was going to go buy.
You know what? Go get another cookie.
On October 9th.
This one's gluten-free.
Gaia, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, that's coming. That's a cross-platform.
Gaia 1 Complete comes out. And it's kind of a strategy RPG thing, kind of like Fire Emblem, turn-based tactics thing. So, but it's a pretty popular series. Also on the 9th, Goosebumps, the game.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I won't get that. On October 12th, The World Ends With You, the final remix. And that's another Japanese game. It's a brawler, and it kind of reminds me, like, watching videos of it, not in art style, but like tonally, it kind of looks like Scott Pilgrim. It's kind of like a zany brawler. There's like skateboarders and like people with boom boxes, and you just got all these powers and you're beating people up. Yeah. So that's coming out. I know it's a popular series. On October 16th, Lego DC Villains. I know there's a lot of people that love the Lego games. And
yes, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, apparently in DC Villains, you can create your own villain.
What?
Ooh. We've got a lot of those games.
There's actually a few games coming out on the 16th. Also on the 16th is Starlink, which that actually might be fun. That's the game that it's similar to Star Fox, and on the Switch version, you can actually play as Star Fox or a wolf, and it's just a space flight simulator shooter game. It's not for Rickus, but for fans of Star Fox, it would be
Is that with a question mark? Star Fox?
It's just
question mark?
a Star Fox, and so the game looks generic and dumb, and you're just gonna buy the game for a Star Fox skin.
I'm not even gonna buy the game.
Not you. I'm saying in general.
That's very hateful, Rickus. I don't like your tone over there. I think ignore what Rickus said. If you like Star Fox and you like space shooter games, I think it's worth looking into.
If you like terrible games, get it.
They can't see my hand gestures.
Tommy loves terrible games.
I do love terrible games.
Also on the 16th is Warriors Orochi 4, which looks like a Dynasty Warriors ripoff.
Yeah, I don't like this.
19th, Rickus might be interested in this. No, October 19th, the Dark Souls remaster comes to Switch.
Interested in it for like the 10th time.
Yes.
I've bought each one of those games twice already. So if I buy this is my third
time. Yeah. You'd be like some of us who have I've bought Silent Hill on every console that comes out.
Chinese Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
And Final Fantasy VII. Can't forget that.
I bought Zelda's.
I'm going to buy it again.
HD remasters.
When Final Fantasy goes live on all the different consoles, I'm going to rebuy it.
Okay, nobody cares about Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's true.
What Tommy really does care about, actually Tori wants this game, is on October 23rd, Nickelodeon Kart Racer comes out. And it's a clear ripoff of Mario Kart with your favorite Nickelodeon fans.
Is it going to be hosted by Mark Summers?
It's a SpongeBob, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, and Ninja Turtles.
Oh my gosh!
But it's so funny because I was watching videos and it's the same. Like the animations as Mario Kart. If you go over a ramp, the car spins around like a Mario Kart, or like if you hit the spins, the cart spins when you hit like power ups and stuff. Like I'm like, it's like a low quality Mario Kart with Nickelodeon characters.
Nope.
And then the last game on October 30th is Lego Harry Potter Collection.
Ooh.
So if you like
another Lego game,
and if you like Harry Potter, and that's not all the games. If there's tons of other games, there's a million indie games coming on the Switch daily. So feel free to check it out for yourself. But these were the bigger, more notable ones I felt like pointing out.
So 90% of our list was not important.
Right?
Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption, Forza, Mario Party. And Dark Souls if you didn't get to play it.
Or if you're in the Call of Duty.
Which I'm excited. I bought.
And I do want to try the Blackout. I want to give it a little test, but I probably won't for a while.
I'm excited for
it. Too busy with Tomb Raider and then Red Dead.
Yo.
Yeah, Mario Party.
Red Dead's gonna, I don't know. I'm still not hype about it.
Nobody cares, Tommy.
Done with our October releases, I wanted to mention something quick, Mike. Can I say it now?
Go for it, bro.
Sucked in to the Fallout beta. That is also this month.
That's true.
Yeah, which that matters more than
what I wanted to talk about was Death Stranded.
Yeah,
they showed a gameplay footage, which wasn't really fighting or anything like that, but got an idea what the game is gonna be like.
See, I didn't.
I heard that it
was that just intro video where the guy was talking to Norman Reedus and he had like a skull face and but it didn't. When the video I watched didn't show gameplay.
I just heard it just made people more confused about the game.
It looks like that's the one I'm talking about. So that it looks like from that, because that's in-game engine. It looks like there's gonna be a giant boss battle. It looks like it's gonna be 3D to me, and it looks like he's going to almost like Gears of War looks like almost to me. So I don't know.
They have a very weird marketing strategy with this game. It's just like give you little teasers, just confuse you more with every video until you just don't even know what's happening. But you're just so intrigued because you need to know.
Because you see this dude walking around with like a toilet following him around that like turns into a gun or something.
Sure.
And he's got like that person wrapped up in like a cloth and a backpack, and
then he's got himself as a baby.
Stomach. Yeah.
So he's got baby.
So like he's pregnant with himself or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. It goes down his throat, and then it shows the baby, and the baby gives you the thumbs up. It's like, what?
Yeah, there's the
hell?
humor mixed with the dark. It's like dark, but then it has a lot of humor in it. So
Like Evil Dead. I like that.
Evil Dead.
Well, that's what I wanted to mention. The quick bites, but I totally forgot about it.
Way to go! You let us down yet again.
No. But with main course, you can have a quick bite, and then you still can have an appetizer after the main course. It's still on the
Yeah.
plate.
We're about to have a snack. But first, Overwatch updates.
Overwatch League updates with Rickist.
Oh my god!
We almost need to just exclude this from the podcast. 'cause-
No, Ricketts has been letting us down. He doesn't play the game anymore.
There's nothing
talking
to talk about. I think unless you want to talk about
Like-
hero updates. Are you guys into that?
Hero updates. What's
I don't
going
know.
on in the
There's
league?
some
Like
cool ones.
it's off season a lot. League people are getting dropped from teams left and right. People are getting added. Like Philadelphia Fusion just promoted someone onto their main roster from their.
We talked about that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Tommy is behind on the
You're
news.
behind, and I already talked about the new expansion.
This happened like 2 days ago.
Okay, let's just
No.
calm
You
down
briefly mentioned that China's getting 2 more teams.
and just calm
You
down.
know,
Okay.
there hasn't been anything. Do you even know the team name for Atlanta?
No, I do not.
Right.
What's the
Exactly.
team name?
You're letting us down.
Hmm.
I don't know. The Atlanta Awesomes? Who knows?
See, 'cause
I don't know.
I don't think they announced it yet. They usually wait to tell you name when they pick their color scheme and everything. They haven't picked their color scheme.
Well,
Anyways, so we could talk about hero updates. They did a rework on Torbjorn. He now when he drops a turret, it's automatically level 2. You don't have to build your turret up anymore.
Then wait, why don't they just make it level 1, be level 2?
Well, what you're saying is give you an idea of what.
but it goes to 11.
Well,
Because it's 1 better than 10.
it doesn't say level 2 anymore. It just says I'm just giving you an idea of where. It's,
Oh, okay.
it's the same
I
turret.
was like, what
He
the
just
hell
drops
is
a
that?
turret, yeah.
Drops
Oh,
a turret, and it goes
So dumb.
we were used to level 2.
Okay.
Is that why BK is all excited about it? Because he drops the stronger turret?
What was it? Good job,
Turret?
words.
Turrets?
Torbert.
Another turtle made it to the
Yeah,
sea.
His ult has changed as well. His ult, he shoots lava from his gun. And
Whoa.
so
It's like pour out like.
it's like a
Splash damage.
it's like how May and
like-
gun works. It sprays it out and then it stays on the floor if anyone walks over.
Oh, it stays on
That's
the floor?
awesome.
Yeah.
That's so much cooler.
And then
Just such a
if
mess.
you have armor on, you get a 30% damage boost to people who have armor on. So
Oh, cool.
it's a tank. It's a tank killer. So if they have armor on, armor normally reduces damage by 30%, but now towards lava, it nullifies that damage reduction. So you're just getting
Gotcha.
So I think his gun is now stronger. I think goes from 60 damage to 70 damage for his rivets.
Okay.
And I think
Wasn't there a change to
Sounded like you said ribbits.
rivets,
I know.
Rivets. I think that's how you spell it. They're like nails almost.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. And then he also gets armor increases. You know how Hammond he gets like an armor boost.
Yeah.
He does the same thing now. So he can like he'll beef up armor for like 10 seconds and then it goes away.
Oh, okay.
But he no longer gives out armor packs. You're not collecting scraps.
Okay.
Yep. And that's pretty much for the update. Now they mentioned that the social feature is coming out next year. That
The social feature?
I think it's good. It's clans, so you can.
What?
Mhm.
What's our clan name going to be?
Not swags.
Easy. We used to always do
GG.
Yeah.
GG.
Band of
Easy.
Brothers. We were Easy
that's
Company.
right.
Oh, Easy Company. Yeah.
We'd always be
We sh-
easy.
We should be
Um,
the GSers.
Yeah.
Game
Um,
snackers.
May got a visual update, so her gun looks smoother now. Looks really cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the developer update. And then Halloween comes out in a couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
But that's
I
something
always
that's-
love the Halloween
yeah,
skin.
That's
so,
something that's
Oh, I need to get my Reaper vampire skin.
yeah. It's a solid
And the
skin.
Cthulhu, the
Oh,
Cthulhu.
Zenyatta,
You
Cthulhu.
know how
Yeah.
Cthulhu's Zenyatta yet?
No,
Good.
remember I didn't have enough money, but now I've got like 4,000
I really want the pirate
GPs
Junkrat one.
for Overwatch. I need those 2 skins. Then
Well,
I'll play
Tommy,
Overwatch again.
I think we're at my favorite part of the show. It's more my favorite than it is your favorite.
Oh, I don't know what that would be.
I think it starts with a crunch
Who is
and
Mr.
the ruffle of a bag.
Who are you talking to in Twitch chat here?
Anyways, segue us, Thomas.
Snack of the week.
On the chat over there?
I don't know who this person is. Someone new.
Here we go, guys. Getting pumped up.
Tommy's not saying anything. I keep talking to him.
Tommy's just ignoring our chat.
Getting pumped up.
Ignoring the fan.
I'm responding.
I asked you a question.
Oh, it's my friend from Charleston. He's a streamer.
You don't have friends.
Thank you. That's all. That's all I was asking. And you went.
I was getting pumped up, man.
Okay, so who's going first on Snack of the Week?
Let Tommy go with his wing.
I had wings for lunch.
So bad.
No, this week, my snack of the week is brought to you by gluten-free cookies.
Gluten-free?
Yeah.
Dude.
But then I have gluten-full cookies as well, which taste much better.
Yeah, it's like gluten-free cookie. That's like slapping God in the face.
Well, Bob's girlfriend, fiance, whatever, is she's gluten.
She's got celiac.
Like
is she really allergic, or like a lot of my friends who say they're allergic?
I quizzed them on this already.
Yeah, it's for real. I've seen her get sick off of it.
Which
means I get all the delicious foods.
That means Steve is still skeptical.
Yeah. It's like people who randomly get sick, like after when they're 30, and they're like all of a sudden like, oh, I got this allergy now. Mm-hmm. It's mental.
Hey, that was me.
It's mental.
I got dog allergies as an adult.
You've had dog allergies since I've known you.
Yeah.
Nah, wasn't that bad.
Anyways, so your snack of the week is the cookie.
Yeah, we had homemade cookies today, and they were freaking delicious.
Dude, I
did have those after the hot garlic wings that I had for lunch.
You see how passionate he is about his wings?
Dude,
just talk about the wings.
His penis is going to turn into a wing.
I wish. I was going to say I would eat it if that happened, but I don't want to.
You'd have to remove a rib.
Yeah. No thanks.
We just went.
I take that back.
I'm sorry.
I take that back. I would not eat my penis wing.
Wow.
So, all right. Yeah. Well, that was kind of a Rick's snack of the week there. You had a cookie. Mm-hmm. You liked it. It was your snack.
And I swags out. Swags out. They were homemade. My nieces did a great job by putting the batter in the oven.
All right. So, Rickist.
So I had a really delicious meal the other day. So Kim had made a pasta dish. It had melted cheese, mozzarella, and then it came with onions and.
Did it just come with onions, or did you guys add onions?
I don't know. Excuse me. And then what's that pasta with? It's like a noodle, hollow noodle.
A hollow, like a ziti,
like a. I think it's like a macaroni.
No, it's not. It's not
like a tube shape.
Tube shape, yeah.
Rigatoni.
Rigatoni, yeah.
So,
does your rigatoni have rigor mortis?
Ooh,
it did before he threw in
El Dante.
I forgot what movie that's from. But anyways, then she also made it with kielbasa.
Oh,
it's your favorite kind of sausage.
No, it's not.
You just like all the things that are shaped like chicken wings.
Kielbasa sausage, your butt cheeks is warm.
Anyways, so then she baked it, and it was really good. It's like the melted cheese on top of the noodles and the sausage and the onions. It was so delicious. And I had it twice.
I checked my dipstick. You need lubrication, honey.
Okay. I don't know
what?
That actually sounds delicious, and it looked delicious. I saw the leftovers in the fridge.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm really glad this took a turn for this. We can talk about all the best dick-shaped foods.
Well, I just appreciate the fact that Rickus gave us a nice, solid description, used descriptive words,
I know.
Details. It was nice.
This is like a new world.
Tommy usually does all the talking for the food. I had a,
I know. I would give Rickus snack of the week presentation like a cool 8 out of 10.
Thank you.
His
that would be a hot sauce on the sauceometer.
Yeah, his October updates was more of a mild sauce.
Yeah,
but
That's because there's all
there's like 3 games, and he picked games that aren't even on his platform. Forza's going to be the best PS4 game ever.
Those are what's important to me. And 90% of the games we talked about, no one's going to play. And they're going to play Red Dead Redemption, Call of Duty, Mario Party, and that is it.
Yes.
And Fallout 76 beta.
And Fallout 76 beta.
So my snack of the week, I am going to talk about this place I discovered that has been around, but I just didn't know about it. But
it sells food. Is it a grocery store?
They do sell food.
Publix?
I went to a show Tuesday in East Nashville. Andrew WK.
Whoa.
For all of you who don't know, watch the Rage 2 trailer. He did the music for that, and he's the most epic party rock ever. So we decided before we went to the show, let's go get something to eat. So I looked for restaurants in East Nashville and looked for one I haven't been to, and I went to a place called 1016.
Is that where the hipsters lie?
There are lots of hipsters in East Nashville.
Is the address 1016 something?
No, it's spelled TENN like Tennessee, and then the number 16.
Did you feel at home when you were there?
Not really.
You didn't blend in?
No. There were
Nirvana shirts.
There was a lot of nerds at the Andrew WK show, so I felt at home there. I saw a Doom shirt. I saw a more Combat shirt. I saw a Nintendo shirt. I saw a Star Wars shirt. I'm just ignoring Tommy. So anyways, this restaurant we went and tried. It was like just kind of a bar restaurant. But their food
was it more like a bistro?
Fantastic. No, it was like a bar. It was a straight up bar that was also
they used artisan cheeses.
Well, I guess kind of. They had for an appetizer, I got the pretzel sticks, but it came with the Gouda cheese sauce.
Oh, wow. That's like stepping
the mustard.
Up.
Yeah, it was like the stone ground Dijon mustard.
I've got an extra snack of the week.
Yeah, so the pretzel sticks, though, were amazing. They were so soft and salty and just tasted so good. And then for our meal, we got a crab cake burger. So it was like the bread was so soft. Crab cake was tasty. There were fries that came with it. Were so good. But they have all kinds of, it's basically Southern cooking mixed with like Cajun influence. So they had like meatloaf sandwich that looked good. They have like jambalaya and all kinds of stuff. But
1016, you said?
Yeah. And it was so good. I'm going to another show this Saturday in East Nashville. And so we're going to go to the same restaurant before.
Okay.
Whoa. Who are you going to go see this weekend?
They are called My So-Called Band.
Ooh.
And they're this awesome.
They play like folk style music?
No, they're actually a super awesome cover band. And all they do is do 90s covers.
Oh, that's fun. I'd like that.
Yeah, there's like 10 people in the band, and they
why didn't you invite me?
Depending on like what song.
Still time.
But they do everything from like Nirvana, Soundgarden to like Destiny's Child, Spice Girls, Beastie Boys. They do every genre. The only stipulation is it has to be in the 90s.
Nice. Hey, remember when you used to be in a band and you used to like switch instruments live show?
Do I?
Yeah. Do you remember that?
No, it's not old.
You play bass, and then you would play guitar, and you guys would like throw guitars across the stage.
That's all in the past.
Yeah. So I've got my follow-up snack of the week is.
Well, I guess we're on to the outro now.
No, my sister made these Parmesan cheese chips, and so it was just like it's just baked Parmesan cheese. So, like, she just take like a handful of Parmesan cheese and put it into like the shape of like a cookie or something.
Yeah. So it's like when cheese sticks to the pan and you peel it off and it's crispy and tasty.
Right. But she just make them and they're like potato chips. You could dip them in everything. They were so freaking good.
I would dip them in marinara.
She's making them right now too. After this, I'm gonna go eat some of those.
It's gone. Like nobody can even hear it right now.
Yeah, I'm about to fade into some more Toby jams. The crowd likes this. You guys can't hear it, but like we're all jamming out and can't hear you guys.
It's not Toby, it's T0BI.
T0BI.
It is. That is the artist name. But I have. Hey, guess what? Now that we're into the outro, I'll just go ahead and do my social media shout out.
All right, I lowered the music.
You can find me on Instagram. Now, just Toby_TND.
And you know what?
TOBI_TND.
First off, I got something to tell you. You didn't tell me that you updated it, so therefore it was like not working on our Instagram page. I was like, why is his ID
here's
not
the thing,
working?
Swags. If he paid attention during our podcast and didn't watch himself in the mirror, I said I was going to.
But you didn't say when you did it. And I'm not.
Tommy's too busy being in love with himself.
What did Gaffigan say? It's like, I look up to a magazine of myself.
Oh, yeah, that's
I feel myself while I'm looking at myself.
Yeah, that's Tommy. So anyways, find me on Instagram, TOBI_TND. And I just real quick wanted to give a special shout out to my Nearly Dead's patrons who have also supported me in my other things that I do, like Game Snacks, and have been watching. So Bobby, thanks for watching. Mike, you're watching. Thank you.
Hi, Bobby and Mike. Love you.
I love you, Bobby.
Thanks for the support.
Is his name Bobby and Mike, or is it just Bobby?
Those are
Two different people.
Oh, wow.
Two people.
I thought
Two
they were
people.
Bobby
They're
and
both very supportive
A&N.
on the Nearly Dead's Patreon, and they also watch the show, which I don't know why anybody would watch this show. But
Yeah, your voice
appreciate it.
bores most of us. So
Oh man.
it's usually what I have to do to like stay awake is I like make faces at myself. and I
No,
watch.
don't even try that. We know you love yourself too much. for
I
that.
do.
Yeah.
So sexy. Yeah.
All right, the _Rickus on Instagram and Twitter, and Rickus.com, Rickus out.
Ooh, so
Nice.
fast. The
So
Tommy
good.
Swags on Instagram and Twitter. And you can find us, most of all, on all the platforms /GameSnack Show. We got most of our stuff there in the bottom right. So right there.
But what about our listeners who can't read?
That's what I said. It's GameSnack Show
Everywhere?
on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And then GameSnacks.net's our website. So that's pretty cool.
In our Facebook group?
So that's /GameSnacks because we were the first ones there, so we didn't have to add show. So it's super legit on Facebook.
Nice.
Yeah. So I think that's gonna about do it for us.
Yeah. Well, also, let's real quick mention to our streamers who are watching and our listeners who will be listening.
Hit the follow
We
button.
are still doing fan snacks. So if you want to actually be a part of the show and watch us respond to your questions or listen to us, you can email us at GameSnacks or contact at GameSnacks.net or message us on Instagram and Facebook. Ask us any gaming related question. I mean, you can ask us a question if it's not gaming related, but we prefer gaming related questions. And on an upcoming show, we will talk about your question, your topic. We'll discuss it live. You can chime in or give us 3 games to buy, rent, destroy.
BRD.
Bird.
Bird is the word.
Bird.
Bird.
So yeah.
Bird.
Anyways, I gotta cook dinner soon.
Dinner's ready for me upstairs. Family's
I am making
cranking up the jams.
I'm making a barbecue chicken and apple bread pudding.
That sounds good.
And it's cornbread. It should be tasty. Who knows? I've never made it before, but find out.
Hey, you're a good cook, so I'm sure it'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's an oven pudding?
Bread pudding is
Bread.
Game over.